Welcome back to K&L Farms. My name's Ken, and the deep freeze is actually over. And I got some emails from people that were concerned about my well-being over that. We went several hours, not a full day, but several hours without power. Now remember, the two houses, the main houses where the grandkids live and where we live at, are under a generator, but the main shop is not. So they're all celebrating the fact that the deep freeze or the Arctic air is gone. But I'll kind of give you an idea. When we have fresh snow, powdered snow, it's cold. That truck behind me, you can see just the fender of it probably. That truck behind me moves, plows snow, the snow blower plows snow. When you start to get this melt off, which I mean, today's probably supposed to be, I don't know, 35, 40 degrees. You get this melt and it turns into this. And that truck is currently buried. And so you can't move anything with the blower. You can't move anything with the plow because the plows get stuck. And then you have other concerns that happen. And later on in the video, I'll show you one of those concerns. I'll spin the camera around and show you an example of that concern. But so the big shops without power, it's froze up. It's, you know, down there cold, and life is good to go in. I got to pack water, which I've got a video on packing water for animals. But in any case, it starts to thaw out, and then I start realizing I've got broken pipes in there. You see, when it's frozen, you don't realize you have broken pipes. Once they start thawing out, you realize you have broken pipes. Now that's part of the reason it's taken me a while to get back to shooting videos, is because I've been busy just trying to keep up. And so I got broken pipes, and it's, you know, it's not major, it's not drama, because I've had broken pipes before, and so we just fix it. The major problem is once that spray starts, once you get, and then you go back into your freeze, there's a lot of icicles inside the big shop right now. The other thing is excluding the fact that we still got to get some way to commute from here to the blacktop. But I got that plow unstuck long enough this morning before it got stuck again, that I could plow enough that we actually could commute back and forth. And the grandkids went to school today. In fact, my son-in-law, he's headed to town right now to pick up my youngest granddaughter. But then you got to start worrying about, okay, it's thawing. You have feet of snow. I don't know how many feet of snow, you know, say 3 feet, 4 feet of snow on the roofs of the buildings. And now you got to move into roof maintenance. So now you got to figure out, okay, how much weight do you have on top of your roofs? Now, we build buildings for a significant amount of weight. We're not under-engineered it by any means, but still it becomes concerning. So then it starts to rain. So it rains for a couple days. You got 4 feet of snow per se, 4 feet of snow on the roofs. It rains for a couple days. Now you got to get out there and start moving snow. And if you have any vents sticking up on any of your roofs, down towards, not up towards the peak, but down towards the end, or the bottom where a standard gutter would go. Where we live, we don't use gutters. But if you don't have a way to divert that, and remember, diversion is usually a foot, so, and the pipe is recessed, the vent pipe's recessed, and then you get that diverter. If you got diverter on you, you're okay. But this morning when the snow started breaking off the roof, I could hear it take a vent with it. So once I get everything situated in better condition, then I'll probably have to take a ladder, which ladders are probably under 4 feet of snow right now. Take a ladder after the thaw. And the reason I'm bringing this to your attention, say you're a new homesteader, and Idaho's a big area, Alaska, you know, where a lot of homesteaders go to, and you go there in the spring or the summer, and you say, oh, this is beautiful, this will work out perfectly. And then you see a weather forecast that says you got feet of snow. There's going to be a lot of energy involved in, if you've never done it before, in how you're going to move snow, because you got a season of snow removal, how you're going to remove snow, and then how you're going to deal with it once the snow, where it starts thawing out, which I'm currently at. And you can probably see in that driveway, that's what it is. And I was going to bring that to your attention too. So say you're a new homesteader, when I started out years ago, and I don't really have any snow removal, or I have a tractor or a plow or whatever, and I go for a day and it's down to, you know, I'm good. I got an inch of packed snow. I can get in and out of this perfectly. I go in that evening, I have my dinner, wake up the next morning, 12 inches of snow. Go out, spend the next day, or most of the day, doing sidewalks, or not sidewalks, but paths where we're at. We don't have sidewalks, but sidewalk. And then getting it back, you're down to 2 inches. Wake up the next morning, got 18 inches of snow. What happened on this day is I had it pretty good. I was pretty well satisfied with what I had done. I was good for the day. It snowed 12 inches. That day, it warmed up and started raining. Well, now I can't get for the longest time, I couldn't get the truck from here to down there, and here to the blacktop. You can't really tell what down there means, but it actually means the blacktop. So I'm going to spin you around. I'm going to show you the last concern here in a little bit, and then kind of explain that condition on the last spot. And sorry that the camera moved, but guess what? A chunk of snow came off and hit the camera. So anyway, I'll get moving. Okay, I guess we're going to go over first thing. I lost part of the video in editing. It happens, I guess. But sorry about the light, because the camera doesn't seem to want to focus correctly. It's extremely bright, but then I don't know how to correct it, and don't really have time to correct it right now. But what I was trying to say, the part that I lost is, okay, you can probably see now, because I shifted the camera back a little bit so you can see. See my feet? Standing in the path. There's a pathway. Grandkids, big garage, house, pathway. You're standing in a pathway that comes out of this garage, but there's usually a pathway comes from the car parks over there, comes around this corner, comes into here, and then goes into the main house. And the grandkids come, that's how they commute back and forth. And because I can see other barns that have better pitch. This roof pitch is how steep the roof is. This roof right here, 612, this roof 612. I got a couple barns, which I can see from the living room, that are 1012 and 812. When they start slipping, that means that not long after this is going to slip. So I've been slipping. Now, let's see if we can explain that. 4 feet of snow on the top. It's compressed. It's compacted with a sheet of ice underneath of it. Slipping for me means when that roof starts coming off, when the roof comes off, and when where we're at, in most places that have snow, when it breaks, I don't know that I've actually heard it break, but you can hear the snow shifting, and it shifts. It actually comes off all at once, virtually all at once. If it doesn't have any obstructions, it'll come off all at once, and that's what happened. From the path, the original path I'm on, I got 2 or 3 feet of snow. Grandkids use this to commute back and forth to come see us, especially after school. Usually they'll come and see us, and we sneak them a few goodies here and there. Don't tell my youngest daughter that I said that. With grandkids all show up, and they're always wondering, well, why are the grandkids going to see Grandma and Grandpa? Because it's kind of our job to give the grandkids goodies, so that's what we do. So anyway, we're concerned that when the roof breaks and comes off, here comes Martin the barn cat, and see, it's warmed up enough that Martin the barn cat, he wants to come out and say hello. So he's saying hello. Looks good. Oh, and he doesn't spend time. He's got a little heated house, which I need to shut him off, because right now we're at 40, and the heated house for the cats are on right now. But anyway, sorry about that. I got off track a little bit. Snow, and if you got a grandkid coming here, 4 feet of snow and ice hits them on the head, that's going to be bad. So what we do is we open this garage door, and the other end of this garage door has the double garage door, and it's on the dormer end, or not the eave end. The eave dormer is the peak end. It's on the dormer end, so the kids can commute back and forth through the garage, so they don't have to be concerned about that. Now, I won't do it with a shovel, but I got some video of me using it, just a regular pointed shovel, but I'll go get a snow shovel, and I'll snow shovel this out, but it might take me a couple days, so I'm not going to waste your time on that video. But let me get Martin put away, turn his heater off in his house, and see what he needs. He might need a little bit of water, but thank you. Have a good day.